Ah, spring in Washington State. The birds are chirping, the clouds are pleasant. It is here on this lovely spring day we find our hero trying to find something to do.
What should I do today? Oh, hey, Patchouli, what do you think I should do today?
Fumo.
What do you guys play SpongeBob Lights Camera Pants? Isn't that just a generic party game?
Fumo.
The computer version? What computer version? I don't even own a computer. How would I play it? What do you mean I have a computer right on? Oh, but I don't have the disc. How would I play it?
Fumo.
I don't know what you mean by fumo magic, but okay. I guess I will. SpongeBob Squarepants Lights Camera Pants is a generic party game based off of SpongeBob that was developed by THQ entirely, unlike most prior console SpongeBob games. Like most SpongeBob games, the console versions are the most known version of this game. However, there is a PC version that is absolutely terrible and is not even close to being based off of it. In the console version of the game, you kind of play as the 4 or 5 characters you can, and your goal is to win an edition for the Merry Man and Barnacle Boy movie. The computer version just throws this away. They don't want this, as you will see when I get on to reviewing this in a second. The funniest part about this whole thing is that the computer version seems to have scored the highest of this game with a 75%. Well, let's get going. The game starts out with one of the most interesting intro sequences I've ever seen. Here, I'll leave it play unedited. I have seen Flash animations that are better animated than that. Gosh. Anyway, SpongeBob is trying to audition for the new Merry Man and Barnacle Boy movie, but he forgot his audition papers for some reason. This doesn't matter though, as the receptionist seems to hate SpongeBob and just lets him go along anyways, but not before she takes a jab at SpongeBob's name.
I'm SpongeBob Squarepants.
That has got to be the worst stage name I have ever heard.
We enter the room with the film's director, who is this hammerhead shark guy, who immediately offloads all the responsibility for the film onto SpongeBob, because he thinks the film will fail, but he also keeps making these weird references, such as, have you seen the latest Ocean Wars? We exit the director's room and are immediately greeted with this old lady fish who just wants to play checkers with us. However, this isn't just any checkers, this is evil checkers. And to make it even worse, we have to watch this entire dialogue exchange because you can't skip any of the dialogue in this game, and she just stares at checkers for a few seconds before she decides to actually play it with us. This makes no sense to me. After playing one of the most terrifying and nerve-wracking games of checkers I've ever played, and I think is known to mankind, I finally get to ditch the old lady.
Checkers is a tough game to master.
Yes, SpongeBob, checkers is a tough game to master and the AI constantly cheats against you and you lose constantly. Now I have to go find Merman and Barnacle Boy. I'll give the devs credit, they got the voice of Barnacle Boy for this. However, they didn't get the voice of Mermaid Man, it seems. Watch this.
Is it really them? Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy?
That's great, kid. Now, if you don't mind, get out of the way. You're blocking our view of the TV.
Barnacle Boy, that's no way to treat our young hero in training.
I don't know who the heck they got to do the voice of Mermaid Man, but that is not the regular voice of Mermaid Man. And later on in the dialogue, they try to do the evil line, but it's just not right.
kind of.
I know crime fighting has a lot to do with research, but shouldn't you two be out fighting evil?
Evil!
Oh,
Like he's trying to mimic a motor vehicle or something. Anyways, we have to get into the Murmur for some reason. Well, how do we do this? Well, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy want to play checkers, so... Naturally, we go back to the old lady and ask her if she'll move. But she won't. So, how do we get her to move? Well... We tell her it's National Meatloaf Day and she moves, leading us to yet another brilliantly animated cutscene. Actually, make that 2 brilliantly animated cutscenes.
Yikes! Ah!
SpongeBob has now fallen into the Murmur Lair. I have no clue what was up with that cutscene or why the devs felt it was needed, but we decide to walk around the Murmur Lair for a bit. Naturally, we just kind of look up to a wall and see some 3D items that are definitely not items I can pick up and definitely will not be used by SpongeBob later. Spoiler alert, they're going to be used by SpongeBob later and we can pick them up. Holy cow! We return to the main Murmur Lair area and we walk this way to this area that I don't remember being in any episode of SpongeBob I've ever seen. Anyways, we go into this little room and we walk to the right and oh look, it's Man Ray. What are we gonna look at? Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? I didn't think this was Five Nights at Freddy's. Being the man that I am, I decide to click the unfreeze button. And then this happens. I'm sorry, but what did I just witness? What was that SpongeBob face? What was any of that? Anyways, SpongeBob let Man Ray out, and after some very annoying, unskippable dialogue about how much SpongeBob fanboys over Man Ray, he kind of just runs away without any explanation or anything. Naturally, SpongeBob just decides he's gonna follow Man Ray, and then this happens.
My wrath cannot be caged any longer!
So, like, did Man Ray just take a crap and then just run off? What is going on anymore? I'm so confused. We catch up to Man Ray and he's trying to flip over the invisible boatmobile for some reason. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to put this tickle belt onto Man Ray's. That's what I'm supposed to do, but I just click around until I figure out that you have to right click and then like drag it onto him. It's really weird. The game gives you no tutorial on how to do this.
And activate tickle!
What is this? Stop! No! No! Stop!
Okay, really, what the heck is going on with this game? Also, did Man Ray just fall through the invisible boatmobile? Are the devs even paying attention anymore? After After some more fun dialogue, we decide to click this button with the sign about the invisible boatmobile over it. What could possibly go wrong here?
Oh no.
Okay, so I had to let that play out uncommentated for a bit, as that is just terrible. I mean, why did the invisible boatmobile pop out? Why is SpongeBob being dragged by it? And why does the music repetitively loop like that? Gosh, you know, make it worse, I died almost immediately, and had to start the whole minigame over again. Here is the minigame sped up at 4 times speed with the exact amount of time it took me to actually complete it. In the minigame, you have to like pick up anchors or something, and it didn't make much sense. Somehow that damaged the engine of the invisible boatmobile, even though he doesn't throw it or anything. I don't know. We win and are greeted with this amazing cutscene. I don't quite get why we didn't just walk to the Krusty Krab, but Patrick has a lemonade stand. Let's see what he has to say.
I have an exciting day. What are you up to?
Hey, SpongeBob. I just finished setting up my new business.
Oh yeah? What's the business?
Well, let me be the first to welcome you to the all-new Starfish Lemonade. A cup a day keeps your thirst away.
Why in the heck does Patrick open a lemonade stand? It's like they saw like Ink Lemonade coming out in 10 years and said, what if we made one of the worst episodes of SpongeBob a plot point inside of our video game? It still doesn't make any sense. I mean, Patrick isn't even that smart. Why would he open a lemonade stand? Make it worse, you have to read all of this dialogue for no reason. There's not even a reason to read all this dialogue, but you can't just select one option and walk off. What is wrong with the developers? After some more annoyingly boring dialogue, we get this nice panoramic shot of the Krusty Krab as we walk in, but that isn't even the best part. We're about to get to the best part of the game, which is the part where Mr. Krabs says the best lines in the game. I cannot wait. I will leave it uncommentated so you can all hear it perfectly.
Now just relax, Mr. Krabs. Getting yourself upset is just not going to help.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You're not the one whose life has just been ruined.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs?
I'd like to tell you, me boy, but it's just too horrible to put into words.
Oh no! What is it? Is the Krusty Krab closing down?
No.
Did a customer find a scale in the galley grub again?
It's much worse, lad.
I can't take it anymore! What is it?
All right, I'll tell you. But I'm warning you, this news ain't for the faint of heart. I can't count me money anymore!
Well, crap. The game has crashed and I haven't even saved yet. Well, I guess I'll have to start over. Let's do this. Alrighty, well, here we go. Starting the game again. Here's that really awesome cutscene again. Gotta love that cutscene, and wow, apply today.
Hooray!
Ah, the classic SpongeBob. I hope this isn't as hard as last time, and what in the hell is that? Who is the bald guy? What is going on here? Help. What is this? Who is he? Why is he here now? What happened? Well, at least the game seems to be playing out normally now, but gosh, what on earth is this? Let's talk to the receptionist. Hopefully she'll be fine, maybe? I'm here to sacrifice Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy to Yummer? What? He's the first to try. What is going on? What does she mean he's the only person to care about Yummer? Why did SpongeBob say he's early to that? Wait, what? They're giving him weapons? What in the heck is going on? What? AK-47 automatic what? Okay, you know what? I can't take this anymore. Well, that sure is an interesting game. It wasn't really a party game. And I don't know who the heck that weird bald guy with the hands and the weird eyes was at the end. Oh well, you ready to go home, Patchouli Fumo?
Fumo.
Great.